5 security personnel have been killed in Pakistan as scores of protesters of the jailed former Prime Minister Imran Khan continue their march towards Islamabad's D-Chowk, seeking his release. This has prompted the government to invoke Article 245. The article empowers the government to call the army troops to help the civil administration in maintaining peace in case of external aggression or threat of war. Now, the army has been authorized to shoot at sight. The protest march led by Imran Khan's wife Bushra Bibi began on Sunday and reached Islamabad by Monday evening. On Tuesday, when the march to D-Chowk resumed, the police and the paramilitary forces fired tear gas shells at the protesters. The PTI also shared multiple videos and images from the scene. The party has also said that the government is showering chemicals on protesters from planes. Meanwhile, Bushra Bibi has appealed to the supporters to stay peaceful, underlining that after they reach D-Chowk, they'll be informed about the next strategy. Now, Imran Khan, remember, has been in prison for more than a year and faces more than 150 cases related to his time as the Prime Minister. The cases range from corruption to inciting violence and the misuse of power. Meanwhile, in case of the situation, all educational facilities have been closed in Islamabad. A ban has been imposed on the gathering of 5 or more people in the capital, and also mobile phone services have been suspended in quite a few areas. And our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has been tracking the story very closely for us and has sent us this report from Islamabad. Listen in.
Well, we're at the D-Chowk where the protesters have now reached here. PTI protesters are now here. They're armed with built-in sticks and the police are retrieving. They are forced to go back. They've been forced to go back by the protesters. As you can see, the police are on one end and the protesters are now completely here at the D-Chowk. It won't be wrong to say that the protesters are, that's some aerial firing that is being done, constantly being done on the protesters and by the protesters. Still unclear with the sort of bullets that is being used. Sit down. That's what you see is happening right now at the D-Chowk, where there's intense use of tear gas shells, fire, bullets, whether it's aerial fire or direct fire, it cannot be verified. But the protesters have indeed swarmed onto the D-Chowk here in Islamabad. The protesters that are from the PTI, and they demand the release of Imran Khan. Anas Malik in Islamabad, Pakistan, for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.